hate buttons. And I know most of you love them, but I hate them. And I'll tell you why. It was one word. iPhones. Actually, I'm not sure that's a word. But anyway, take my iPhone. There's so many buttons here. You call them apps. I call them oops. The only way most of these ever get open is I touch the screen by accident and I go, oops, I don't know what I have to do with them. For example, there was one time when these stupid things opened up, I couldn't get rid of it. So I kept tapping all over the screen to try to get rid of it. Finally, it went away. I'm done. No, wrong. 10 minutes later, someone named Hoop was outside the house. I didn't know who he was, what he wanted. I told him to go away. And next I hear he give me bad rating. For what? Next, another button opened up. Again, couldn't get rid of it. Tap, tap, tap. Well, I don't know what I did to my phone just now. But tap, tap, tap everywhere. I waited 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. Nothing happened. Good. Wrong. The next night, at 8 o'clock, my doorbell rings. There's this 57-year-old truck driver at the door. I apparently was on some dating app. It's a good thing that person was a female. I think. I didn't try to find out. So before, I learned my lesson now. So before I touch my phone again, I tried to inspect every one of these buttons without touching the screen, and I find out one says camera. Camera. I can take pictures. Everyone can take pictures. So I took a trip to New York City. I took my new camera with me, and I played tourist. I took pictures of the Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty, UN, hundreds of tons of pictures. On the way home, I went to see my masterpiece, the pictures that I took. I took 100 pictures of me. How did I do that? I took 100 pictures of myself. I later find out, not only do most people also do the same thing, but they do it on purpose. Get it? And my friends saw these pictures. How would they know where I was? I could have been in Bridgeport. I don't know, Connecticut. Anyway, speaking of buttons, what happened to remote controls? Now, I've been around long enough to remember when they first made their appearance, over 40 years ago. There were 3 buttons. Turn the TV on, change the channel, adjust the volume. That was it. That was the start of my career as a couch potato. For the last 4 decades, the number of buttons has metastasized. I actually counted the buttons on my remote. 48 buttons! 48! What am I getting, pictures, TV from Mars? And what do I use my remote for? Change the channel, adjust the volume, turn the TV on. That's what I do. The other 45 buttons could be nothing but trouble, as I found out. One day I was on the couch watching TV. That's what I do. When the sound went off. The sound went off. It could have been the channel. You never know. I put on a different channel. No sound. Okay? I call a friend of mine up. I'm in a panic. I told him the crisis I was going through. He told me, hit the mute button on the remote. I said, weren't you listening? I have no sound. He said, do it anyway. So I hit the mute button, and the sound came back. In retrospect, I should have known that that could have been a solution. It was just another button on the remote, labeled on, that I needed to press to turn the TV off. So on is off, mute is sound. What's next? Cats lying down with dogs? My biggest fear is that buttons are going to follow me into the afterlife. One of these days, when I go to my final reward, I hope it's... When I get to those pearly gates, if they're locked, and there's a note explaining how to input my username and password on a keyboard full of buttons, it's going to be hell to pay. Well, that's it for me. Good night and peace.